Hey everyone, we're Chad and Ashley and this is ouRVan. Today is day number 41. Yesterday was a big day. We hit mile marker 400 and we also stopped at some falls. Very nice day, made new friends. Definitely should check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. But today is a new day. We woke up at mile marker 404 and it's about lunchtime and we probably went about 6 miles already. Today's also going to be a pretty fun day. We got some things coming up here. We got Laurel Falls, which looks like a really cool falls. It looks like there's like a little swimming area on the bottom. Not sure if we're going to go in, but we're definitely going to go hang out there for a little bit. Then after that, we got Boots Off Hostel, which we are planning on staying at tomorrow. Pretty excited. I've heard lots of good things about Boots Off. I think it was even rated top 5 in hostels on the AT. So pretty excited for that. And yeah, we got a couple things in between there that we'll show you along the way. But first, let's have a quick lunch and get moving.
We are coming up on the falls now. If Ashley didn't mention it before, it's called Laurel Fork Falls, and it looks like it's probably the most impressive waterfall we've seen so far on trail. A lot of the other ones have been much smaller. But this looks like a big one. It looks like there's a big pool in the front of it also. Wish we could go swimming, but the weather's just a little too cold still. Should be a nice view at least, and it looks like there's a lot of stairs down to the falls, or at least that's what I'm hearing. A lot of steps, should be comparable to the steps at the approach trail. But it looks like the AT does follow right along the stairs. It shows we drop down real steep for like 300 feet before getting to the falls. And hopefully it's worth it. We've been hiking right alongside this river for the last mile or two now. And it's been very pretty and luckily very flat. I'm assuming this is what feeds the waterfall. And we're just now about to cross this bridge up to this huge stone wall in front of us here. The trail's getting really cool and very different from what we've been seeing for the last 400 plus miles. It's a very nice section. There's the stairs. Right after you step away from the falls is possibly one of the coolest sections of trail yet. It's just right on the edge of this rock wall and running right next to the river. How cool is that, Ashley?
It's so cool. We are now on mile 17 or 18, not exactly sure. And today has been easy, breezy, beautiful. No, it's been so easy. Literally probably one of the better days I've had so far on the trail. And now, but of course the AT is never easy. So to end our day, we're going up Pond Mountain and it's literally, I'm already losing my breath, like a straight up and straight down. And we've actually talked to someone earlier today who was like, so unnecessary, this mountain is so unnecessary, and we're gonna try to camp on top of it. So we're gonna end our day with this hard climb so that tomorrow morning all we gotta do is go down the mountain and end up at Boots Off. So let's do this climb.
Well, the sun has set, and we have made it to camp. Ashley, how's dinner? I know the lighting is not great here.
It's okay.
Just okay?
Okay. No, it's good.
The lighting is not great here because it is getting a little dark. But we made it to the top of Pond Mountain. The climb really wasn't that bad. It was pretty well graded. And also we had our longest day today at 21.6 miles. So it's a little too dark to really film too much out here. I'll talk to you in the morning when there's more light. Should be a quick hop 3 miles downhill into Boots Off Hostel. So we'll catch up with you down there. All right, that was an easy downhill, and we have made it to Boots Off Hostel. You can see some of the, they call them mini cabins up behind us there. Didn't get one of those. Unfortunately, only a tent site was available. But it's a pretty good looking tent site. It's very large, has a private little fire pit here, and a picnic table. And they put this like black fabric down on the ground. I don't remember what it's called. It's like landscaping fabric of some kind, and so it makes a nice little tent pad. So we're getting set up here, and we'll go look around the hostel in just a minute. Day 43, left Boots Off this morning. Great time at that hostel. Hostels are always a bunch of fun. And we're walking along Watauga, that's how I'm gonna pronounce it, Lake this morning. We follow the lake for a couple miles before we start our climb, and there's a pretty cool dam. I'm gonna guess it's called Watauga Lake Dam coming up, and I think we're gonna walk by it or over it. I don't think it's as big as Fontana Dam, but it should still be a pretty cool view. And we got a big climb today, and we've got 42 miles into Damascus, which is also the first town in Virginia. So we'll have 3 states down in just about 40-ish miles. And we're gonna try and do this in 2 days, hopefully. See how that goes. See if we could push a couple big days. Appalachian Trail. Day 44. Stayed at a tent site last night. I don't remember the mile marker, but it'll be the first one at the bottom of the screen here. And it was supposed to rain a little bit. Luckily, the rain stayed away last night. One more thing I did want to mention about that lake yesterday is that Boots Off does offer something called aqua blazing, which is basically going over water instead of using the trail to skip a section of trail. So they offered a service where you kayak 9 miles and they rent you the kayak and then they go pick you up at the other end and then drop you off the trail. You kayak 9 miles and it skips roughly 21 miles of trail. It's actually a combination of aqua blazing and yellow blazing. Thank you whoever commented on that a couple videos ago telling us that yellow blazing was using the road. So the lake where you get dropped off, or I guess picked up in the kayak on the other end of the 9 miles, isn't actually right on trail. It's still like another 10 miles off trail. So they pick you up and then they shuttle you a little farther up trail. So combination of aqua, yellow blazing. A lot of our friends back there did that. Explosion was actually at the hostel with us at Boots Off and opted for the aqua blazing route, and so did a bunch of other people. So we'll see them a little up ahead. Yesterday we ended up doing 13 miles on this journey towards Damascus, and today we don't really have a set goal. I'd like to be as close to Damascus as possible at the end of the day today. I'd like to say we're going to do 25 miles. I don't know, we got a little bit of a late start today, so I don't know if we'll actually make that goal. But I'd at least like to be very close to the Virginia state line and or Damascus today. So we're going to keep on walking. We are at mile 449 right now. We just entered this really nice grassy field. Looks like farmland almost. And I've actually had someone describe southern Virginia to us as a lot of rolling farmland, very open, not a lot of trees. So I'm hoping it's a lot like this. We're not to Virginia yet. I think we're still about 20, maybe a little less than 20, maybe like 18 and a half miles away from the Virginia border. But this is very nice. It's a nice change of pace to get out of the trees, and I'm hoping that a lot of Virginia is like this.
It is day 45. Yesterday was our biggest day yet. We did 27 miles. What? Not only did we hit 27 miles, but we also crossed the state line. So we are no longer in Tennessee. We are done with Tennessee, and we are now in Virginia officially. So yeah, big day. And we ended up hiking a little into the dark, so we didn't get to share our tent site, but it was packed with a lot of people, and a lot of people are going into town today. So pretty excited to get some food. The town we're going into is Damascus. It's a very popular hiker town. It's supposed to be a lot of shops and little restaurants, a little strip of stores. Pretty excited to check it out. But we're not going to show it in this video. We're going to open up our next video in Damascus, so we'll catch up with you in the next one. Thanks for watching.